y'all know one of the big things. There's a lot of stuff he was talking about that was fly, but we mentioned last week a catch weight, him and Canelo, but on Joe Rogan, he talked about he fight him at 168.
That's crazy.
Now listen, there's two parts that I'm gonna ask. One is I seen somebody else mention it. If he did that and won, is he the GOAT?
I said that. I DM'd back like, yo, honestly, I'm a Canelo stan, but if he go up from 147...
No, 130.
Yeah.
To 168.
130 to 168 and really put hands on Canelo, like really beat him up, outclass him.
Even if he's
the greatest boxer
if
of
he
all
just
time.
wins in general, that's wild, nigga.
So wild.
I mean, and quiet as kept, like, if the power can translate at that size... His style is very tricky for a nigga like Canelo.
It wouldn't fully, but it might not be as bad because I know some people are like, oh, it wouldn't translate all the way up there. Listen, Roberto Duran was able to, like, he wasn't stretching people at that weight, but he was able to keep you.
He was able to bang.
Honest, like,
yeah.
Like when he beat Iran Barkley, like at 168, I believe that was. Roberto Duran came from like 130. 135-ish,
I'd like to see
whatever.
him try,
but yeah,
bro.
he came all the way, hands and stone.
I'm not mad at.
He
got
got to
power.
go for the gusto now. Like you said,
He had to use a lot of footwork. Watch a lot of the Floyd stuff.
Shout out to Joe. Joe Rogan had a whole.
He didn't get a lot
of.
against Earl.
I gotta watch that.
Yeah. I watched his first one. It wasn't. It wasn't. Nowhere
He probably
nearly
was
as much
reserved.
watched.
Was he kind of reserved?
Yeah,
a little
for the
bit?
most part.
Yeah. He
He was
probably
getting
didn't
out
trust
there,
that
but
nigga. I could tell that if he trusts you, or if he's starting to understand more that he has to play the game. But if he trusts you, he's gonna give you whatever he got. And that's why he gave that to Wallow, because he trusted him.
Yeah.
And then he put what you doing on this weirdo shit?
Yeah. But players mess up. But now also
salute to Wallow though. I fuck with Wallow. My bad.
So
I did shoot shots at him twice.
The other thing is,
that was a sucker move.
Hey man, No,
I'm not.
I don't think it was cool.
A thug or a street nigga, but
I didn't like it. I didn't like it at all.
I move on honor.
It was very bad.
As much bad shit that's happened to me, I never mentioned a nigga once on a podcast ever.
Yeah, but go ahead.
That's weird doing that.
I just wanted to say now. One is, I was gonna say is he the GOAT, but also, do y'all also believe he capping a little bit?
I think he's capping
because he's in the.
Because 168 is
the
crazy.
Eyeballs and all attention is good attention. Is he playing the game more?
What's that? 3 weight classes over him?
Right now.
Right now it'd be 3.
Yeah.
No, I don't see it. That's why I kept saying that last week.
Not in one jump. That's
yeah, that'd be
a little aggressive.
Nigga said after the winner of the Charlo and Canelo fight.
Yeah, but that wouldn't be necessarily.
Nigga, that's a year from now.
But that wouldn't be the next fight for him. He would end up fighting at least 1 to 2 more. But
one more person in between that, pretty much. Because that fight is scheduled for September.
But no, I don't think it's more of the. I think you thinking about it along the lines of it being like just absolutely out of this realm. I think it's just like what Zay said. He just knows what it's going to do if he says it.
Yeah.
I think he's starting to realize the algorithm.
To play the game for the first time.
Yo, he's starting to see his algorithm for the first time right now. And he's playing the game. Because I seen him talk about punishment as far as his kids, and that's a touchy subject right now. That's not something that a lot of people try to touch on, because some people not doing it as much as far as the corporal punishment, the beatings and things like that. He was like, nigga, I'm with that shit.
That's what the kids
need,
low-key. Like, not on
his kids. That's what he felt like his kids need.
Not in an egregious fashion, but, like, you got to know, like, right from wrong. So that's, like, literally the key to life.
I lean more towards what Zay is saying as opposed to it just being like, oh, no, this is just so outlandish. He just saying it to be crazy. I think he just know that it's so fucking crazy to say.
I think
who knows what it could garner. It might fuck around and garner.
Listen, for the right bag, yo.
Nigga. Yeah. Canelo might hear it, and he'd be like, shit, all right, what we talking about?
And I feel like Canelo on his way out, too. He about to be a movie star.
And we discounting Charlo. What if Charlo beat Canelo?
I don't got it.
I think he's trying to fight. He's talking about he'll fight.
He want to fight that Charlo.
I think he'll mention either way. He'll do either one at 160. I think
he definitely will fight either one, but he really wants to fight Charlo.
Yeah, he wants to fight Charlo. I really wish Jamal would have had his stuff together and fought Canelo, because I really want Jamel and Crawford now. I really do. I'm intrigued and excited about the Jamel
at which weight
Canelo fight. No, I wanted at 154. It literally would have made so much more sense. It would have been another fight for undisputed right after.
Gotcha.
Maybe the rematch with Earl, but that would have been the fight after.
I like that.
And I feel like that timeline just matches so much better for everybody.
Yeah.
And more so for Bud, honestly. But now the opportunity is all. I know what Jamel's been saying, but I don't think he's coming down to 154. And then because Crawford has mentioned 168 now he's opened a can of worms for Jamel saying, well, you were saying you would come up to this weight if you went. So now he opened up a can of worms for that. Now it's like, no, you were saying that.